Hello everybody and welcome back to Manifest with Finesse on YouTube. My name is Manifesting Gaia. That is my Twitter, TikTok, podcast, and Instagram. All the links are down below. And my affirmations list and audio rampage email is down below. And today I'm going to be talking about how to manifest something from scratch or manifest something from thin air. This could be a person, a job, a successful business, friends. Like, you don't have specific places or people or things in mind. You just know you want this experience. People who want to manifest from thin air always create so much separation between them and the people who know what they want or know where it exists. When manifestation is the same process for everything, because you are always manifesting. Stop creating limits. It is not harder to manifest from scratch or thin air than it is for a person who knows what they want. There's people who already know the SP that they want and they still struggle, and there's people who don't know an SP and manifest from thin air and do it instantly. Whether you want an X-Pac or you want a person from thin air, both of you guys are starting from scratch because you have to create a new identity for yourself regardless. If you want something you've never had, you have to become someone you've never been. Both identities are the same whether you know what you want or not. Whether you have an SP in mind or you want to create one, you're creating the identity of feeling loved, wanted, or chosen. Whether you know what job you want or don't, you're creating the identity of being at a job, being at your dream job, having the best job ever, having the best coworkers, the best salary. That's what you're focusing on. It is always you and not about from thin air, or not about they exist, or not about my ex, or not about random new person. It is not about the physical things. It is about you. This process will never be about anything but you. Understand that. You guys need to understand that. So stop trying to make it about things outside of you. But that's it. That's how you do it. You create the new identity that has what they want. I always tell you guys, stop manifesting through the lens of being in a circumstance where you don't have the thing, or being in a circumstance where you don't know how it can happen, or being in the circumstance, well, I don't know anyone in my town, I never go out, I don't have any friends, it's so hard to make friends. That's what you're changing. You're not changing your physical reality, you're changing that. Those behaviors, those attitudes, those expectations, those assumptions. When you are talking to yourself, be 3 weeks in having your desire, or be 3 months in. How would you think, act, feel, and behave? Before we even get into that, what I would do is I would write a list of traits. What do you want in your partner? What do you want in this job? What do you want in this business? What do you want in this friend group? What traits? Okay, you want them to be loyal, compassionate, loving. You want them to respect you. You want to be paid well. You want a lot of clients. You want a relationship with your clients. Write all of that down. If it's a person, what traits do you want them to have that are different from the options you already have available to you? What traits do you want this job to have that are different from the options that you already have available to you? Everything you can imagine has already been created. There are billions of people available. There are millions of jobs. There are trillions of dollars. Like, you can have it because it already exists, and there is multiple versions of you experiencing that change now. So stop limiting yourself because you don't know where or how. It doesn't matter. It exists. And also, why would you want limits? Like, you guys amaze me. You're like, I want to manifest from thin air, but I don't know where or how. There's not enough people in my town. I live in such a small place. I never go out. What's with the limits? Stop with the limits. Self-concept. Anything I want, I get to have. Everything I want already exists. Everything is making its way to me. I wake up to new opportunities. I wake up to blessings. I wake up to my desires. Everything falls out of the sky. My desires fall out of the sky. My desires fall right into my lap. Everything I want was created for me. You guys don't get desires to be teased. You get them because they exist. Like, there's a reason why you want a person out of thin air, because they exist and they want you to. Or this job exists and it wants you to. Or this house or this car, whatever you want that you don't know, that you've never seen, it exists and it wants you to. Now, a lot of people are like, well, I don't know who I want a relationship with, so how would I feel it? You know what I mean? Like, or I don't know where I'm going to be working, so how would I feel it? Okay, well, if you knew who it was, how would you feel? It's not necessarily about you feeling the circumstance. I already said this in my how to feel something you've never had before, but why do you want it? How different would your life be if you were actually in a relationship? Like, your conversations would be different with your friends. You would be talking about your partner. You'd be talking to your mom about your new job. You would be happy. You would be happy to have manifested your desires. You would be happy to be at a place of happiness and freedom. You would be happy that you were so powerful and it fell into your lap. Like, those are all things you can say, use to push you into that state. You can fulfill yourself whether you know what it is or not. That's why you focus on you. That's why I said work on your self-concept. I'm loved. I'm chosen. I'm working at a great job. I'm respected. I get career opportunities all the time. I have the most successful business ever. I have so many clients. I love working for myself. I love having my dream business. You wouldn't say, I don't have it in my life, I wish I had it. You would say, I love having this thing. I love that I manifested this thing. I love this thing in my life. My life has changed for the better. My life has transformed. And remember, everyone who has to move will move. Do not create circumstances in your mind that says it's impossible, it can't happen. Yes, it can, and it is if you change your identity. Don't say, well, I want a job in this career field, but the best positions are only in Japan and I live in Florida and I don't want to move from Florida to Japan. Okay, if you don't want to move, but you're in the state that you're working in that field, then the world has to conform itself because you will shift. Like, you guys have to stop thinking so small-minded. They will literally open up or build a location in Florida just for you, or they will create remote positions or whatever, but it would work out for you. Like, I don't care what the circumstances is. You guys have to start seeing yourself as the center of the universe, because you are. You are not here to please circumstances. You are not here to convince circumstances. You are the only person that matters, and you are the only person that you are telling the story to, that you're trying to change. So focus on, it's done. I have it. I've had this thing for so long. My life has changed. My life is better. Like, what do you like about this thing? What does your daily routine look like with this thing in your life? And that's all. Pick what you want. Self-concept, identity shift to have this thing, change your thoughts, change your attitude, change your self-talk, and then it must happen for you, period. It is just like manifesting what you already know that you want. It's the same thing. You and the person who knows what they want have to have the same identity. And with that being said, that is all for you guys today. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please like, comment, and subscribe. Remember, you can have anything you want in this universe. Nothing's too big, small, wide, or expensive. I believe in you. You should believe in you. And I'll talk to you in my next video. Bye!